Okay, so here's another video just to show you the level of workmanship you can expect if you ask Focus Building Repairs to do any work for you. This floor was laid by Philip Child. He's one of the directors with Michael Pratt. It's worth mentioning that Philip, although he claims to be a builder, he's actually a gardener. And obviously not a very good one if he's decided to go into building work, because he's not a very good builder. So basically, here's the shower area. When you have a shower, all of the water should stay within the shower area. If any water comes out of the shower area, it should then go into that drain over there. And they're the only two drains in the place. So let's just turn the shower on. As you can see, the shower is just pointing into the shower. Let's make it go into the center. So the water is going into the center of the shower. Already the water is up to about here, which is way past the drain and basically in the middle of the kitchen, in the bathroom floor now. And over here, some of it does go down the drain, but not a lot of it. The majority of it is just flowing into the center of the room. Now again, Philip Child laid this floor. He claims to be a builder, but in actual fact he's a gardener. I've tried to speak to Philip about this floor, but he's basically just done a runner. Won't return my calls. And now you can see here now, it is virtually about to flow onto the carpet. And over there, there's just masses of puddles, just in the center of the room. And over here, it is very close. Now as well, this is without even if somebody's in the shower and they're splashing water out of the shower as they're showering, more and more water will flow down here and it will actually flow to this area a lot quicker. Over in this section now. So it's still moving along. It's moving very slowly now. But if I was to have a burst pipe somewhere in this room, obviously you don't want the water to flow anywhere near this area towards the carpet. You want it to be flowing back towards the drains. If I'm out at work and a pipe bursts and water's flowing onto this floor all day, eventually it will just flow out onto the carpet and then flood the apartment. I mean, apart from the fact that, you know, it should be laid properly. Even when you have a shower, it should be laid, the water should flow into the correct areas. It doesn't even do that. I mean, it's an absolute joke. The guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's a complete cowboy. And when you complain about his work, he obviously just runs away. No doubt Focus Building Repairs won't be lasting very long. And you'll probably try and open up another business and continue to rip people off and do shoddy workmanship. So part of the reason why I'm making this video is just so I can keep an eye out for him. Any businesses that I see he enters into, then I'll make sure that this video is tagged alongside that video, alongside that business. So everybody knows that Philip Child, currently working under the name of Focus Building Repairs, is a complete cowboy. He doesn't know what he's doing. he has a lot of talk on how he can do this and do that, but in reality, he doesn't really know how to do anything. As you can see, it's virtually onto the floor there. Well, I just caught it with my foot there. So just wipe away the water from that edge there. And give it a second and it'll all start to flow back again. You don't have to be a builder or a genius to know that floors should slant towards drains and away from carpets. However, Philip Child and Michael Pratt, they didn't know that, and they've made my floor flow away from the drains and towards the carpet. So we'll just turn off the shower and we'll give it a couple of minutes. What I might do is I might just pause the video for now, come back in about 5 minutes and we can see where all the water's sitting on the floor. Okay, so that's been just under 5 minutes, it's been 4 minutes. All the water around the drains has gone into the drains. So we'll just have a little look to see. Nice little wet patch there. Quite a fair bit of water in that area. In the shower, still puddling up a little bit in the shower. It's not too bad, but this area here in the center of the room, there's just a huge puddle where the floor's been laid wrong. Now, it's worth mentioning that, as I said before, this floor in its entirety was laid by Philip Child. He dug it up, he put the screed down, he put the tiles down, he done the waterproofing. I've since got a building inspector in to check the quality of the workmanship, which obviously it came back quite shocking. And you can see just there, this is the vanity, how far out and how much grout has had to be used, how much grout they've put in along the edges of the vanity, and that's ridiculous. And then also the gap that they've got down here, it's thin at the bottom and it goes fat at the top. That's because this wall was also built by them and they built it out of plumb by 11 mil. So from the top to the bottom, it's 11 mil out of plumb. You can even see the silicone that they've had to put in on the grout on the corners of the tiles, where their tiling was so bad, the gaps were so big, they've had to put, I don't know, what's that, probably 10 mil of silicone in there. The waterproofing on the floor is incorrect. They've only waterproofed around where the shower area is, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to waterproof the entire floor. You're also supposed to put metal water breaks in this area here, so when water soaks through the grout and into the concrete, the aluminium water breaks stop it from soaking any further. Where on this floor, because they haven't put them in, it will soak into this area which is unwaterproofed. So basically all the work that they've done in this bathroom, apart from the fact that the water just flows the wrong way, it isn't adequately waterproofed. They've got two bigger gaps in the tiles which need the silicone. The walls are out of plumb. There's not one aspect of this job that has been done correctly. And Philip Child done this bathroom pretty much all on his own. This was his thing. And as you can see, He hasn't done a very good job. So, lesson learned here. Do not do business with Philip Child. He is a cowboy. He's currently operating in a company called Focus Building Repairs. However, I'm sure that will change because they don't really know what they're doing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.